Hello and welcome to my unbagging and first look at issue 32 of the Warhammer Imperium subscription service from hatchett partworks. It's right here in this bag, and issue 32 contains one miniature, the Cataphron destroyer. Would have been great to have all three of the Cataphron destroyers, but they've decided not to do this. I'm not quite sure why, because this isn't the first time they will have included you know, like a box set of miniatures which costs about 32 or 35 pounds. I mean, a box of Cataphron destroyers costs 35 pounds, so even though they've split them into three magazines, that's still going to be 27 pounds. You're going to save 8 pounds there, which is still a slightly better saving than getting them from a third-party seller. But it would have been nice to have all three in here. They certainly could have fit all three in here, there's no question about that, but I just think it is a bit odd when they're bundling other £30 kits into these issues and not this one, because that would have been great to have all three in just one issue. So let's have a look at this. We're going to look at the issue first, as always, and then we'll look at the sprue itself. This is actually my second set of Cataphron destroyers. I will be picking up the Combat Patrol soon, where I think there is another set of them in there. So that'll be 9, so that's quite cool. But yeah, issue 32, it's got a lovely bit of artwork there of one of them firing away with the flamer and the big plasma culverin, it's called. You can also give it a heavy grav cannon as well. These are the Cataphron destroyers. They are the tracked siege breakers for Adeptus Mechanicus. A little bit of a look at some electro priests and servitors as well. Look at some Onega or Onega dune crawlers, some Iron Strider engines, Legacy of Strife, nice little artwork there of the Xenos Inquisitor. How to build the Cataphron destroyer. It's a multi-part kit, a little bit of a multi-pose, I guess, as well. You can move the weapon systems around a little bit, and then you've got an option there of having it with the plasma culverin, and then how they paint the destroyer. Canticles of the Omnissiah, so Adeptus Mechanicus rules. You've got the little canticles there, how they operate, and then you've got the data sheet for the destroyer. Interesting, they've also got the heavy grav cannon there as well, so you're not kind of limited for that. They've got 6+ invulnerable. I'm not quite sure whether this is 9th edition rules, because the codex did come out sort of end of last year, so that will be interesting when I do my review to just touch up on that. And it explains, it says coming in a later issue how heavy grav cannons work. Coming in a later issue, you'll receive 2 more Cataphron destroyers, one of which will be equipped with a heavy grav cannon. There you go. So the Overlord's Advance, so a scout mission, and then a look at the next 2 issues, which is issue 33, which is, yeah, unfortunately two shade issues. However, Cryptic Armor Shade Gloss is pretty nice, and Reikland Flesh Shade is quite useful too. And then you've got the other sort of side of the Ruined Factorum scenery, which is, you know, scenery that only came out last year, so there is that. Okay, so this is one of the sprues of the Cataphron destroyers / breacher set. It does come in 3 sprues, all of, you know, this same size, and as you can see, you've already got the grav cannon there. You've got the phosphor blaster. You've got the you know, power claw type weapons, the melee weapons, so you can have them as breachers instead of destroyers if you wish. You've got the lightning weapon, you've got the flamer, you've got the plasma culverin. It's a decent kit, even for the £35. It's what, about, it's less than £12 per model, which is all right. I'm not sure whether you can really magnetize them to have them, you know, as two different options, because the tracks, some are armored, some are not. One set, the breaches are armored and the destroyers are not. Yeah, you've got many parts there. It doesn't say the date, but I think it was 2000 I want to say 14, but it could be 16 that these were made. No doubt we'll see the date on one of the other sprues coming out. But if not, just type in Cataphron destroyers into YouTube and you'll probably get my my result. But there you go, that's the sprue for one of the destroyers, and this is a really nice large base. I think it's a 60mm base, I'd want to say. Yeah, it is a 60mm base. So what do you guys think of this issue? I think it's a great issue, but again, would have liked all three in one issue. That would be fantastic. Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. However, on the flip side, if you're only after like one or maybe two more of these models, this is the only way to kind of get them separately, unless you went on like an auction site or something. What do you guys think of the issue? Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.